So in Newton's third law, he describes the idea of reaction forces. So what it states is when a body exerts a force on a second body, the second body simultaneously exerts a force on the first body of equal magnitude but in opposite direction. So a good example is like a box with some weight. So we could say some weight W is acting upon the ground. So if it were true, if it weren't true, this part of this, if this was the only force acting on the box, then the box would be accelerating downward. However, the reason why it doesn't accelerate downward is because the ground is pushing up onto the box. So we could draw like this idea of a free body diagram is this W and this idea of a normal force. A normal force is basically a contact force between the object. In this situation, the normal force, since this box is not moving, is equal to the weight force. Well, actually, and you can see that it is equal in magnitude because this is the only force going downward, and it's opposite in direction, as you can see that the normal force is pushing upward. So we could draw a free body diagram like that. And that is the idea of reaction forces. Now, this is important to know. Reactions do not equal weight all the time. Don't substitute normal forces for weight because that's not necessarily true. Reactions could be various forces summed up at once, and that is the total reaction force instead of just the weight. So we could actually, there might be arbitrary weights or arbitrary forces acting on this body, such as maybe an arbitrary force acting in this direction and in this direction. So when you have to apply all the forces when calculating the reaction. So that is very important to know. Don't forget that.